Not to be controversial or nothing, but the easiest way to tell that a black man only dates white women is just the look in their eye. It's just a certain kind of void expression. Sometimes there's a specific haircut that they get, not so much an emphasis on a very sharp lineup or a certain kind of taper or fade to the haircut. Especially when they're having a conversation with a black woman, it just feels like you're talking to HR.
Dear black men, did you know about this? Did you know about you having a certain stare in your eyes, in your facial expressions, that you're wearing your hair a certain way and you probably don't even notice it the moment you start dating non-black women? Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy how you guys don't even make videos about BWs meeting or dating other men? Because y'all simply do not care. And as many times as a woman's pretending like she doesn't care, the moment she takes her time out of the day and she makes a video on TikTok speaking to other women about this, trust me, she cares. She does care.
Hell! Well, here we go. That's one of the biggest things going on right now. You got these women who will come on the internet and, talk about black men disparagingly, and then black men will say, okay, well, I'll go date other women, and then they will shame you then. Like, they want y'all to be miserable. No cootie-cutter from nobody.
And on the other hand, any and every time a sister step out and find her Viking lover, everybody applaud her. And even the men, we all applaud her. But the women that divest get applauded and the men that divest get cursed, even though they're unwanted. Shout out to Kevin Samuels again. Melanated sisters think they have a monopoly on melanated men.
And at the end of the day, of course, they're going to go ahead and stereotype you guys. Well, the World Wide Web is a big place to be. And not only these women who are talking to each other and amongst one another when they make these videos are also going to affect and reach those who are being talked about, these interracial couples. But luckily, they know better. They're strong enough to know not to let that affect them like that to the point where they can actually disturb the peace of their relationship. They take these videos and they're actually kind of making fun about it. They're making fun about it and jokes about it, just like this couple.
Babe, are you okay? Yeah. Because this guy says it's dangerous in this time and age for a black man to date a white woman. We just checking in on you. Are you safe?
I guess not. Please don't hurt me. I'm in fear for my life.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Look at my man. Listen, let people love who they want. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous time for black men to be dating white women. Now, not really. I would say back in the 1700s, you would be strange fruit for doing stuff like this. So
that time is come and gone. Shout out to Chuck Berry and them, the pioneers out here slaying bequeatia state to state. Yeah, now it's legal. They can do it. It's all good. It's love. I will say they do kind of look like the characters off of Get Out. I will say that, but nevertheless, it's cool. Just be careful. Everybody be careful out there. All right.
You're not in fear for your life.
Judging by what that person said I am.
Well, he might not have meant it that way.
It's dangerous in this time and age for a black man to date a white woman. What other way could he mean? You tell me, because it sounds like he's making you seem like it's dangerous, like my life is in jeopardy. So can I leave? He says it's not safe.
Huh.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
What would Umar do? Huh? What would Umar do and say? That's what y'all should ask yourself.
You know what? Coming up, I got a real good close friend of mine that, he married an Italian sister. And internally, I did used to judge him, internally. And, it's ignorance. Then I got married and I realized that it's hard to come across a wife. And we're talking about marriage here. It's just tough. Lived experience. So I can't, me personally, I personally would never, but I get it. You ain't gonna hear nothing from me. Yeah, you need somebody. A man needs a woman that's on his page. That is numero uno. Everything else, you deal with it, but you gotta be on my page.
You better go to bed. Our bed, nowhere else.
I'm good. My life is in jeopardy, and it's not safe.
Your life will be in jeopardy if you leave this house.
You holding me hostage?
Hostage.
Help. Help. I'm blinking. Help.
Trust me, that is the only and best way on how to deal with haters in the comment section, because why would you want commentary affect who you are and especially the person that you are with? If that would be the case, I probably would have been divorced, would have been single, sad, or maybe on them streets. Who knows? Because in the comment section, my husband was all types of pookies. Oh girl, we're happy that you took our trash and he's no good for nothing. If I would have let any of those comments affect me and the relationship that I am in, man, listen. And now I would like to take the time and talk about this young lady, because she made a whole video about why non-black women would have the nerve to get on the internet and say that black men do not belong to black women, they belong to white women. And she's clearly upset about it. The problem with that is nobody has ever said that. Let's roll the clip.
Black men wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for black women. Exactly. So for clear women, white women, Caucasian, whatever y'all want to call them, to get their funky asses up here and say black men don't belong to y'all, y'all don't. Bitch, we give birth to them. What is you talking about? What are you talking about? Any black man that you see, any monoracial black man that you see, he came out of a black woman's womb. So I don't understand why y'all trying to compete with us for men that we literally bring into this physical plane, that we usher into this world.
I can't stand this argument. It's so weak and baseless. Like, y'all also deleted over 20 million since 1970. So y'all probably took out more than y'all brought in. What is that saying?
But do you not hear her? Do you not hear how our melanated sisters talk about? Shout out to people asking, oh, why these non-black folks in this conversation? Because it's amazingly crazy. Look at only our women talk about us like this. We created y'all. Show me another race. Show me one. Show me. Show me. This is unique. How do y'all miss this? And guess what?
Well, that's because they think they created because of them ancestry tests. They say, oh, life started with a black woman. They should have never told you ninjas that.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Hubris. Thinking you greater to your and it's to your detriment.
Whose souls are connected to our souls, whose skin, whose heart, whose organs are connected to our organs.
First of all, nobody belongs to anyone, that's for one. For two, you need a bra. I cannot take any woman seriously who does not know how to dress properly. And third of all, this woman is sitting in front of a wall with only pictures of herself. How more narcissistic can you get? Baby, you do not love anyone besides yourself. And on top of all of that, why is she continuously talking about a black woman giving birth to a black man? What about the man who has contributed his part for that baby to develop, to be put into that womb? I understand what she's trying to say, but for one, I don't even think that there's any non-black woman who gets on the internet talking about the fact that, oh, wait a minute, no black man belongs to any black woman. We wouldn't even do that. We wouldn't even have the audacity. We wouldn't even care. We wouldn't even think of something like that. You just got to enjoy the simplicity of being in a relationship. Do not be so combative and upset, especially over something that didn't even take place.
How dare you get on this internet and say that they belong to you? Black men belong to white women. Baby girl.
Well, who is saying that, first of all? It's like y'all gaslighting y'all damn self. Ain't nobody on the internet saying that. And if they are, they trolling. Like, stop. Hey, black men are not, we are marrying black women at like a 90% clip, I want to say, or more. Like, let's just stop playing.
It's just bitter. It's hurt. That's all. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear in droves sisters come up here and call it down the middle for once. They don't. The hubris. Look up the definition of the freaking word. It is extreme. Like, again, I'm over it. I never heard no other woman talk about their race of men like this. We birthed y'all. Again, when T Money got in that trouble about grabbing folks by the jennies, do you know what white women did in support? They made shirts that said he could grab me by my jennies, because they support their men, because they know how critical it is to us. This is hubris and treason and a zero tolerance. I don't care who talk about it.
Girl, this is not 1652.
Yeah, because the title of her thing says, black men wouldn't exist if it wasn't for black women. If somebody says black men wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for black women. So somebody parroting. I guess some brother like ask her the question back, like, are you serious? I mean, that's like us saying black woman wouldn't exist without a black man. It just sound goofy.
It's just none of it makes sense. They all Christians by proxy. Woman come from a man's rib, but that ain't real either. It's just I don't know. I cannot connect these dots of this divine feminine that don't need a man. The dots don't freaking connect throughout history. But I'm waiting.
That part. And there's a much deeper question here because, you know, I know some people in the chat. I mean, some people go by the one drop rule, if you will. So, in theory, a black man does not need a black woman to create a black child. I mean, you would get a Drake or a Patrick Mahomes or a Steph Curry or whatever the case may be. I think Steph all black, but not. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Yeah, I believe in one drop. Shoot, I used to be, listen here, I was the most black person on the face of the earth, I assure you. And guess what? Then I found out I was like 17% Irish. And it just I ain't no need to have hate or malice towards anybody. I just ain't got it to do. I just ain't.
It's not giving chattel slavery. I don't know what the hell take. I don't know what y'all got going on Beyonce's internet. But y'all got it very twisted. And I blame the black men that sleep with these women, that make them feel emboldened enough to come up here on the internet and say that we don't own black men and black men belong with white women or black men belong with. It's just crazy. That's like me coming up here saying, oh, white men belong with black women.
It's just crazy how upset women get over this topic because they're acting like a man doesn't have any say over anything. It's like the black man is just being pulled by a non-black woman, pushed by a black woman, then being pushed back to the black woman. First of all, this never even took place. I don't even understand where this topic is coming from. Like I said earlier in the video, if you like the vibe, you like the looks, and you feel uncomfortable around that person, you should just go ahead and be with that person. But why am I not surprised at the fact that she is blaming the black man who is sleeping with these non-black women to the point where these women get on the internet and talk a whole bunch of crap about BWs? Like I said, we wouldn't even dare. Why? We're just focusing on ourselves. We're focusing on our men. We're focusing on our relationship. We're not focused on everybody else, because if we would be, none of our relationship would last long, because toxic feminism and videos like this one are just creating complete chaos. You don't even understand what it takes to be in an interracial relationship, because sometimes even that comes with challenges. Do you really think that we have time to welcome more problems into our homes, into our relationships? I don't think so.
That's what he said. A man gonna get cootie-cotta from where he can. So y'all can't try to shame these men into being lonely, especially if they are getting better results with Becky and them. I want to say the divorce rates are lower amongst, interracial. As far as, man, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know.
It's just misandry, man. Will your ladies reflect on this? Why do you guys really get up in arms anytime you see a guy that you deem desirable with a white woman? And understand something, us melanated men don't think the same. We don't. I went to college with some sisters that got white husbands. I don't feel no way. I see their pictures on Facebook and I say blessings. That's awesome. Love to see every year pass for them. Yes. But you sisters, y'all know for sure that's not how y'all feel. Y'all see that black man with that snow-driven skin, y'all be mad as a rattlesnake.
Y'all don't own white men. Like, you sound stupid. It's like y'all are just competing. Deep down inside, you feel like it's a competition. I'm not even about to go there, but...
Yeah, let's not go there, because you don't want to have this conversation, sweetheart. Really, you don't. Because we're just going to let the man decide and see who he wants to go with. So this is really not about a black woman or a white woman, a black man versus a white man. It's not about that. If you are uncomfortable with the person that you are with, good, go for it. If you don't feel appreciated in the community that you grew up in, leave. Be with somebody else. I guess just like women are willing to choose, women are independent, they can do whatever they want, men should have the same rights too. But the problem with that is they seem not to be able to get any peace if they choose to be with other women. But I know also that not all black women think like this, but unfortunately they continuously pop up in my newsfeed. Other women are sending me these videos asking me to talk about this. Nevertheless, I'm not making this video to make anyone look less worth than anyone else. Like I said, everybody should fall in love with whatever they want to fall in love with. And I also know that there are a lot of black women out there taking amazingly care of their spouses.
Huh. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be wild out here. You know, y'all sisters, y'all got competition. We pulled that meme up the other day with Becky and them in the gym. They ain't playing.
It's getting tense. Yo, feathers is getting rough, but I like this. This is the progression of the dating market. Listen here. There's going to be a fairly large group. I'm gonna call them the leftover group, and they are trying to take everybody out with them. They wouldn't understand something. These folks, the ones that are not even playing the main characters in their own moves, god dang, they are not going out by themselves. They're going out kicking and screaming, and they taking folks out with them. They ain't going just overboard. They poking holes in the life rafts. Y'all don't understand. So it's going to be a lot of division. Hold tight.
Man. So it's unfortunate. But for now, we're going to send everybody to Glaze Galaxy.
Glaze away.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is finna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.